In this presentation, we will create a new practice file for our third problem related to job costing within QuickBooks Pro, QuickBooks Desktop. Here we are in QuickBooks. Remember that if you open QuickBooks, it might take you to the last file that you had open. Either way, you'll be able to use the file drop-down to create a new company file. If you're on this screen, you have a choice to create the new company file. You can go down here and create a new company file, or you can go up to the File tab. I typically will go up to the File tab because it'll be there all the time. And you can go to the New Company. We will be setting up a new company file. We're going to go through the quick process once again. We're going to set up the essential components so that we can focus in on the job costing section that we will be focusing in on. I'm going to skip this item here. We're going to enter the minimum information. I'm going to call this the name number 3. This is going to be problem 3 in essence, that you can pretty much label it at that if you would like. We're going to choose the industry. This would be a job costing system, so we would be using possibly a general contractor or some other kind of trade business. I am once again going to go down here to the none or other so that we do not have the chart of accounts, and we're going to set up our own chart of accounts so it'll look as clean as possible as we go through and observe the chart of accounts. We're going to be putting up just what we will be using. And then I'm going to say OK. The business type, we're going to stick with the sole proprietor. Note once again that we are going to be focusing on an area where we're not really focused on the equity section, which is what the difference in the types of entities would really be focused in on. We're focused on the job cost section, the tracking of inventory, and the related cost of goods sold. So we'll go ahead and create the company file. Now we're going to close up some of the windows that we do not need open. So I'm going to close up the windows here. I'm going to maximize the home page like so. We'll maximize the home page, and then I typically will go to the view drop down and open the open windows. So there we have that. If we take a look at the lists, then if I go to the list drop down and the chart of accounts, we have a minimal set of accounts here that we will be working with. And if I go to the lists and I look at the item lists, we have nothing here. So that means that we're going to set up all of our items from scratch. Note that if you close out this, I'm going to go ahead and close the company. Then you can see where the company is located. And so I recommend looking at where it's located on your computer, then finding it. And if you got to move it, just go ahead and copy and paste the file to move it.